Good morning, everybody. Just waiting on Destiny. She's making her coffee. How's everybody doing this morning? Steven, Celsylvania, Shane, Lisa C, No Money G. Good to see y'all. Destiny woke up a little late this morning, so she's getting ready. It's freaking Friday. Yeah, right? Friday to me is no special days. Same as every other day. Oh, there she is. And I don't even know if she knows we're live. Do you know we're live? We are live. Oh, okay. I gotta give her a minute. She's in the back room. Good morning, John. How you guys doing? Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Got Destiny in the back room. She's adjusting everything. Anybody got any big plans for this weekend? My big plans are doing the same thing I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, not yesterday. Worked on vehicles yesterday. Good morning, Aunt Kelly. Friday, especially me, means I'm off tomorrow. Wish I had an off day. If I take an off day, I feel it immediately in my eBay store. There you are.
I didn't realize time went by way too fast.
Well, that's what happens when you wake up at 8:15.
Okay, I haven't been feeling good the last couple days. Don't be sassy.
I'm not sassy. I'm never sassy.
I tried to jump in the shower, hopefully make me feel better, but it just. Ay. Anyway, good morning, everybody.
Yeah, Lisa, that's what I'm saying. You take a day off, and it's like, man, now I feel like I should have did something because I notice an immediate effect. If I take a day off and just say I don't touch eBay for a day, I notice it immediately. Like I'm feeling it today because yesterday I didn't really do anything on eBay, even though I worked a full day. Destiny worked me to death.
Worked you to death. My
Oh yeah.
truck worked you to death.
Wow.
Wasn't me. You welcomed everybody.
So far, except for Craig. Craig just came in. Morning, Craig.
Good morning, Craig. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm not feeling all that today.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey Vania, I did get your message this morning. I'll message you after the live. She messaged me.
Ah.
Yep. She needs a decal for her truck.
Oh, cool, cool.
So
Yeah. We should be joined by Joe today from the Family Flips. We were in Victoria's chat earlier, and some people were asking about the managed payments, and he's had one of his stores doing managed payments for a year, so he's going to kind of give us the rundown and his experience with that. I got my notification this morning from eBay that I have until July 15th to convert over to managed payments. I will be forced to do it by then if I don't do it before. And according to the thing that I got, everybody by the end of 2020 will have to switch over. Greg, you want to jump in?
my Aunt Kelly, did you see her comment? She says, Des says I'm off all the time. That's okay. Friday just means I'm off of work tomorrow. Today, tomorrow, you know what I mean.
Oh, Craig mentioned that managed payments. I thought he meant he was jumping in here. Whatever, man. See how it ain't. Is anybody in here that's in chat right now already doing managed payments? Oh, there's the man.
What up?
Joe,
Oh man, dude, and you got a good stream today.
I broke out my good laptop and webcam.
See, that's what I told Destiny. I was like, okay, he knows a little bit in advance. He's probably gonna jump on his laptop.
Yeah, it's got a lot more RAM. It's easier to watch.
It's very noticeable. I knew right away you weren't on the phone.
Yes, I knew I was prepared for it.
Yeah. So I don't know if you were in the chat or not, but I was just mentioning that I got my notification today about the managed payments. I have till July.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I know how it works. But the reason I asked you, come on, is maybe you could share your experience with it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Well, for whoever's watching out there, managed payments is not that big of a deal. eBay's not out to get you. They're not here to steal from you. There's no hidden fees. And I've been in eBay managed payments in we've got 2 stores. In one of our stores, I've been in it for, I don't know, 9 or 10 months now. And I've enjoyed it. Like, I've only had 2 negative experiences with it. And they are both my fault. That when I first got into eBay managed payments, I got in because I knew at some point we were going to have to transition to eBay managed payments, and they were offering like an introductory lower rate. And I did the calculations. It was going to save me like $600 over 3 months. So I'm like, okay, let me do it. Right. So when I signed up for it, you got to add your bank account information. If you're a business, then you got to make sure that you have a bank account that is in your business name. It's got to match with the business name that you have on file with your eBay business as the business name. So that's a step, that's something you need to know. So when I signed up for it, I was a little confused. It took a little bit longer to get the payments than what I understood from the reading, right? But that's just because of me, like the way I read it. But now it takes usually about 2 business days to get my money from eBay. Like once all the sales are done, 2 business days later, I have my money. And sometimes it's only 1 business day, which is good. I know a lot of people are frustrated about that because eBay uses Aiden, and I believe Poshmark uses Aiden. And a lot of people are confused as to why people on Poshmark can get the money the next day, but on eBay you have to wait. I don't know. I know it could be the way that Poshmark does it. Poshmark could be fronting you the money on the front end. I don't know, but I know with eBay, two business days, I always get my money. And there was a slight hold on my account for like 3 days when I guess probably 4 or 5 days after I signed up for it. And that was because I didn't enter the business name correctly. My business name on my eBay account was different than the name that was on my checking account, my business checking account. So that was my fault. It wasn't eBay's fault. It was my fault because I didn't put the exact name. But with eBay managed payments, like there's a hotline that you can even call now. Like even though you can't call into eBay, you can still place a call to eBay managed payment people right now. Like if you have any issues, so like they still do have telephone support. But
no, that's good though.
At that time, I was able to contact somebody. They walked me through the process, got it fixed in 15 minutes. I had all my money the very next day. And I know initially with managed payments, you could not pay for shipping out of the money. You had to pay for it from PayPal. They have since fixed that. You could pay for shipping from your pending payout. So the way it works is, say I sell this phone, right? Well, I say I sell it for $100. Well, for usually the first 24 to 48 hours, that money is going to show as pending, because that's how long it takes to get the money from somebody else's bank account into the eBay account and then into your account. That's just credit card processing.
Right.
Where people have problems and where they get confusion is because with PayPal, it's available immediately, right? But PayPal is not a bank, right? So
Right.
what people forget is that PayPal, I don't know exactly what type of model they're called, but they actually are loaning you the money. Like they are giving you the money immediately into your account from their account. And then whenever the money is released from the credit card company to you, they take that money. So it's a little bit different. I don't know if you've ever tried to get a loan or anything using PayPal, not like not a loan with like Cabbage, or there's a couple other loan places that you can get that uses PayPal. But if you go to a bank and try to use PayPal as a payment processor, they don't look at PayPal as a legit bank because the payments are easily manipulated. You could transfer from one PayPal account to another PayPal account and then send the money back to that PayPal account, and you have only $10,000, but you can make it look like you have $20,000 in income because of the way that you can manipulate the system. So it goes from pending payments, and then usually 12 to 24 hours it goes to available payout, and then every morning at I think it's like 7 o'clock my time or 8 o'clock my time, that money that's available for payout gets sent out, and I get that money 1 to 2 days later.
Yeah, see, and with me, 1 to 2 days waiting on a payment from eBay would be no big deal because I sell so much on Macari. I'm used to waiting like a week.
Exactly. It's like with Amazon, you got to wait 2 weeks, sometimes longer, to get your money. So it's like, it's different. It is change.
And then what I read in my note thing that I got today from them is they take the final value fee out right away. Is what they said, instead of it being invoiced.
I'll have to look at that because I know that was in the beginning, and I haven't looked at it because, I look at my invoices, but it's like, it's part of the business. Like, I'm not going to fret over every nickel and dime. Yes, you want to check your invoices to make sure you're being charged correctly, but like I'm not going to fight over a nickel or a dime. But I know initially that the processing fees were originally, I don't know what they are now or what they're moving to. I can't speak for that. I just know what I've experienced was that they would the processing fee would be added onto your invoice. And I didn't like that, because it made my invoices jump from, I don't know, $1,200 a month to like $1,500 a month. And I'm like, oh, that's $300 more. But I just got in the habit of paying every day. Like whatever my balance is on my how much I owe eBay, I just pay that every single day from the previous day. So that way I don't even have to worry about paying out a huge amount at the end of the month. But I hope that now it's the case. I'd have to look at it, but I think I would like that better. Some people may want the 3% now versus later, but I also understand that they're changing a little bit the fee structure versus how it has been.
Right. Yeah. See, right here, this is what I got. It says the simplified fees. You'll pay one final value fee for your items you sell on eBay. You won't have to worry about third-party payment processing fees. Your final value fees will be automatically deducted from your sales and the balance paid out to your bank account, which I actually like.
Yes, perfect. I love that.
Yep. I love that. I actually like that. I wish eBay
Amazon
was like Macari as far as the financial side. I wish they took all their fees and then what they put into my PayPal is mine instead of now I have to wait on an invoice and keep money aside for that,
Exactly.
Lisa C has a question. What about returns?
There's more protection for you. So with returns, it's still that, like, if say they've got this phone and they want to return it, right? And I don't have any money in my account. Say I didn't have any sales for a couple days. All the money's been transferred to my account, right? But they return this $100 phone and I refund them. Well, that money is going to come from the available payout or the pending payment. So it will show a negative $100. Like you're not going to have to pay from your bank account or have to transfer money in. eBay is just, they are going to front you the money. They will refund the person the $100 if you don't have $100 in your available payout or your pending. They'll refund the $100, and then just as you do get sales and you have more revenue coming in, that you're starting with a negative $100 balance. So once you get over that, then they will disperse the amount. And then the other negative experience I had, which was my fault. Let me preface that for everybody watching. It was my fault. Was that I had a chargeback with eBay. I had a guy, he bought a bunch of scrap phones, and I guess he got them and he didn't like them. He thought they were going to be something different. So he filed a chargeback with his credit card company, right? And then with PayPal, if you ever experienced that with PayPal before, you don't even have to worry about that. As long as you shipped it to the address that is on file, you were covered under PayPal protection. You didn't have to worry about getting paid chargeback fees or having to lose that money. So with eBay, I got the chargeback. He filed a chargeback for like 5 orders. And I got the chargeback and I submitted the tracking information. I did all that. But evidently for 1 or 2 of the orders, I accidentally uploaded the wrong tracking information. So when the robot went to verify the information, they looked at the tracking information I provided, and it showed that the item actually went to a different address than what was on file because I entered the wrong tracking information, right? So I got noticed, like I had to pay out like $300 out of my pending amounts, and then I was getting charged a $20 fee per occasion. So it was an additional $40. But I called eBay. I don't know the dude's name. I've vlogged about it. It's been a while back. But the guy was extremely helpful. Like they went above and beyond. He understood my frustrations and all that. He was very sympathetic and apologetic. And then he took care of the issue. Like he went and he researched it himself, and he called me back in like 10 minutes and was like, "Hey Joe, I found the problem. It was that for whatever reason, our artificial intelligence, when you enter the tracking information, you entered the wrong tracking information. And the way that they have the AI set up right now is they don't look for multiple tracking informations, because I had uploaded the wrong tracking number at first, but then realized I uploaded the wrong tracking information. And then I uploaded the correct tracking information the second time. But the way that the artificial intelligence was programmed, it wasn't programmed to look through multiple tracking numbers. It was only programmed to look at the first one. But they got it resolved. I got my $300-something back into my available funds immediately. And it was a huge trust building restoration process for me. And that's really the only, I haven't had any hiccups at all. Like the money goes in. I don't have to worry about transferring the money to my bank account. I just know in a day or two, it's going to be in my account. It's there. I don't have to worry about, I feel more powerful because, before, you deal with returns on eBay. And if you don't allow returns, you can deny it in eBay, but then you have to worry about it. Are they going to go file a return in PayPal? Are they going to do it there? Because, PayPal, you don't have a choice. You have to. Well, with eBay managed payments, you don't have to worry about any of that. If it's done in eBay, then it's done. You don't have to worry about them circumventing the system.
And with PayPal allows them to file a chargeback for like 6 months.
You can do a return with PayPal for 6 months. Yeah. That's why I always buy stuff with PayPal, because if I get something and it's like 3 months down the road, it's like something happened to it that should not have happened to it, then I know I can return it.
Right.
Dynamax said, I did read that the MP will allow you to pull shipping costs from pending payments as well.
Yep.
Yes, that is true. There is a small glitch in that, and I'm going to talk to somebody managed payments, because I think it was, one day I shipped, and I had sold a bunch of items, and the money had processed faster than it normally does. So like it pulls it from your pending amount, not your available amount. So I don't know, I paid like $30 shipping one time, and I only had like $20 in my pending payouts. And so it wouldn't pull it from my available payouts for whatever reason, only my pending payouts. So because there wasn't enough money in my pending payouts, even though the sales have been there, I did have to pay that day with shipping from PayPal and not through the pending amount. So that was one thing. I am going to talk to them about that, because that shouldn't happen. I'm sure it's just a glitch in their process, the way they have it set up. So, but that's that.
That's I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, to set up for it, I would say if as you are approaching getting set up for it, I would get in the habit of not even using your PayPal account. Just as you get money into your PayPal, I would go ahead and just send it to your bank account. Get in the habit of doing that yourself. Get in the habit of not relying on the money being there immediately. So whatever your sales volume is, leave yourself a buffer that's going to be in that account for the transition period.
See, one of the things that I wasn't clear on, which they also put in the email, is that managed payment also syncs with a lot of the major accounting softwares. Like I use GoDaddy. Mm-hmm. At first you were talking about it didn't sync with GoDaddy, so that's why I didn't jump on it right away and be one of like the volunteers to try it out. But now they're saying that it does sync with GoDaddy, so I'm happy about that too, because
there's a couple comments in chat. One is from Steven SS, but you can't buy shipping from third-party shipping from there.
Oh, like from Pirate Ship or something?
I mean, you can't do that with. You just have to have the money in your bank account. Like if you're using Pirate Ship, if you're wanting to take advantage of the cubic shipping, you still have to pay from the account that you have the money in. So,
right. So like now I have it, coming out of PayPal, but I just switch it over to the bank account, use the bank account card number.
Yeah, okay. You have to leave money in your account for operating expenses. And right. I think that's where a lot of casual resellers get into a position. I want to say casual, because it's not casual. That a lot of people in America don't have a lot of money. That the average American spends 1.5% more per year than they make. Like the debt of the American population now just exceeded $14 trillion. And that 40% of Americans, they couldn't afford a bill of $700 or more if it was an unexpected bill. So like most people, like there's times that we live week to week and day to day. I remember when we first started, Jessica and I got married, like I would have to go grocery shopping every single day for food for that day, because we didn't have a lot of money. So when we would get those returns that totally wiped our account, like I would be freaking out, as we learn to grow and to keep money in our operating account, that it's not that big of a deal. But I would just say that you've got to have money in your account for operating expenses. So all those things that day to day, like purchasing is not an operating expense. Like when you go and you source items, that's not an operating expense. eBay fees, shipping, all that, shipping supplies, that is all part of your operating cost. So we have a business. You don't have a business license or business account, that's fine. You don't have to. You can have it still go to your personal account for eBay managed payments. Okay,
so if you're not registered with eBay as a business, you're just a personal or private seller, whatever it's called, then you can just do it right. But if you're a business, the account's got to match.
The account, well, I mean, your name has to match regardless. Whatever name that you have on your eBay account, it has to match the name that's on your bank account.
Yeah. So I'm all good there, because and that's why I kind of keep everything across all the platforms under like the same name because
Mhm.
that all the licensing and my reseller permits and everything's all bank account is all the bargain effect.
Yeah.
Real quick, Fishing and Pickin said under managed payments, you can't sell coins. So I'm a little confused as at that.
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't speak to that. We don't sell coins.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think they're. I haven't read it. I know on this video I was watching last night, they were talking about it. About the stuff. It was from people who weren't even in managed payments. They weren't even invited into the program yet. So it was all third-party speculation. So with it, I don't know. From my understanding, from reading it, there are categories that you can't sell. Like it's part of it. Like there are restricted items from selling.
Like Amazon.
Yeah, like Amazon, I guess, and that differently because eBay is like they have the federal government is pressuring a lot of companies that are like this from making it a safe environment to where people aren't laundering money. There's not illegal activity going on, all those types of things. So evidently, from my understanding, is that that coins is a category that is a very easily item that you can manipulate and you can counterfeit, not counterfeit, but you can launder money because you can sell all kinds of stuff. So I don't know, that would have to be a question.
So my question is for somebody like me who, honey, kicked him out.
No, I didn't.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I didn't kick him out.
So okay, for like someone like me who I still don't understand fully, but in my head, because I understand a little bit about Amazon and how they have things restricted, am I able to like use that as like a tool to understand because there's certain things you can't do on Amazon? Does it make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. You can't sell certain items.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's just part of it. Like you can't do it. So it's the same concept, but for different reasons.
Right. All right. Sounds good. I just want to make sure that I understand it too.
Yeah.
Because with me helping Tommy, I don't want to do something that's going to like mess anything up.
Yeah.
So,
and I can't really speak a lot to coins and those because it's not in my lane. I don't worry about stuff that's not in my lane.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about coins either. I've never been into it. I know there's money in it, but it's just not my thing.
There is.
Okay, you got a question here, Joe, from Dynamac. Do you have any reason to carry PayPal anymore, or are you using it sporadically now? But you have one store on PayPal, right?
Do what?
You have one store on PayPal now?
Yeah, I'm probably going to transition. I'm just I get the other thing that the original drawback. There's a third thing is that early on managed payments, it was very difficult for international buyers through PayPal. Is that I started recognizing that there were some buyers that they were having a very hard time making payment for whatever reason with the glitches, the way that managed payments was initially set up with international payments. Is that it was causing some issues to where I had people not being able to pay for items. So I moved all of our cell phone items and all of those items that I have a large international customer base for. I moved those to a separate store that does still do PayPal because they were having issues during that time. This was 5 and 6. I don't even what month is it now? May. This is probably 7 months ago. Is that there was some issues with it. So I just moved all those items that I'm very heavy international business with. I moved those to a store that has PayPal, but having the conversations with managed payments, they have got those issues fixed. I do believe that global shipping is now
Yes, it is.
Part of it. So they've got that fixed, you know. And for us, it was a big deal because 40% of our business is international when it comes to consumer electronics. So like we were losing some money, but that's the reason why I still have PayPal on it. I like, you know, it goes to Jessica's PayPal account for whatever reason. Her PayPal account gets 2% cash back for purchases and stuff. So that's really the only pro that you get, but you can get a credit card. Like I've got some credit cards that I use for different stuff for certain purchases that gets like 3 and 4% cash back. You know, so, but we purchase a lot of stuff, like a lot of inventory. Like I'll, you know, purchase $2,000 purchase order that I pay through PayPal, MasterCard that I get 2% cash back on. So, but that's really the only reason why is 2% cash back. But there are other alternatives, not for everybody, because not everybody has good credit history and may not be able to get a credit card that has, you know, the cash back features. But that's the only feature and the only reason why I still have the PayPal. And then I do still, I keep money in there because I have my virtual assistant. He's an international person. He lives in the Philippines. I pay him money from PayPal. It's cheaper. I could send him money from my bank account, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So that's really the only reason for me. But for a normal operating procedure person, you wouldn't have to have PayPal after this.
Right. Yeah, we have the Amazon credit card with the cash back option.
Yeah.
We use that we kind of try to keep the eBay business and the Prince by TBE business separate. So we use the Amazon card for like all the purchases for supplies and stuff for that. And that cash back, it mounts up quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it
I mean,
does.
there's some months I get like $200 and $300 back.
Yep. And it helps because then we use it to purchase. So a lot of times with that cash back, you know, we get free supplies on it. That's how I look at it, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because we can get enough. Now we can order some stuff and it's actually not cash out of pocket. Lisa C said, from a buyer standpoint, I love managed payments because she can use Apple Pay. From a seller standpoint, I would think that would be good too, because you're giving more options of payments, which is going to bring, I would think, more sales, because people that want to use, well, I only want to buy stuff that accepts Apple Pay because it's easier for me. You know, it opens yourself up to more people.
It does, especially with how Google Shopping is evolving and is becoming really a helper in e-commerce. I don't know if you know how much you know about Google Shopping and how you can even see on your business and your sales how much business you're getting from external sources. But on your desktop, there's actually, they redid the analytics section in regards to traffic, and it actually shows you like your organic reach, your promoted listing reach, but also it shows you the business and the impressions and page visits that you're getting from external websites. So it helps people who do purchase from Google Pay that they may not have a PayPal account and don't even want to go through the trouble of having to create a PayPal account. They just want to be able to pay with their debit card or credit card. And if they have Google Pay, then they can just pay with it and not have to worry about doing the extra steps.
Right. No Money G has a good point too with the cash back. Do you have the web browser extensions that you can get the cash back from? And then you get it double, you know, which is great. And I think it's smart to do that. I mean, shoot, collect them pennies any way you can, because they do add up.
Yeah, I tried to get American Express business card. I couldn't get it, but they were offering 3% cash back when used on shipping cost. So I was going to start using Pirate Ship for all of it and get 3% cash back, because I spend like, you know, sometimes $100, $200 a day in shipping. And I'm like, 3% cash back every day. I'm like, that could be an extra, you know, $300 or $400 a month. But they didn't want me to have a card.
Yeah, see, I use my PayPal business debit for the Pirate Ship.
Yeah.
I did that. I went through a whole month using that, but what they do is they charge it because PayPal gives us 1 or 2% back, something like that. But that's only when it's used as a credit card. And pirate ship processes it as debit, not credit.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, otherwise I'd get a bunch of money back with shipping.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know?
I just,
Christina
real quick-
Thriftina.
what's that?
Thriftina asked, when do we switch to managed payments? I got a letter today saying that I need to switch by January 11th. They say that they'll send you out a letter
Wasn't it
about 4
July?
months before it's mandatory, 3-4 months before it's mandatory for you to switch. Everybody's supposed to be converted over by the end of the year. So I guess everybody's got a different time when they have to switch.
Yeah. Fishing and Picking made a comment. He says one plus side of managed payments is you have to have a social security number, and it will weed out scammers and crappy sellers. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah,
you know, 70%, 72% of all eBay sellers are international sellers. They're located outside the United States, right? And I know not everybody has a social security number. They don't have all that. So
right.
I think it's going to be a big plus for American-based sellers. That it's going to be a plus for us because it will weed out international sellers and keep prices that are more competitive. So I like that.
For sure.
Real quick, I wanted to mention that Fishing and Picking actually put a link in the chat a little bit ago on the restricted list, and I pulled it up and was reading through that, and yeah, that there. I mean, it's all logical things that they have where it's restricted. I don't know. Do you want me to share my screen?
Do it.
There you go. So this is what their policy is. The sellers enrolled in managed payments are not allowed to list the following items: adult-only items, including movies and video games, airline, rail, and cruise tickets, auction services. I don't know what this word is. Bullion. Do you know what that word is?
Bullion.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
That's like, isn't that like little gold bars or something like that?
Yep.
Okay, coins and paper money, event tickets, gift cards and coupons, lodging, timeshares, vacation packages, or car rentals, memberships for campgrounds or RV parks, motor vehicles, and wine. And then they even tell you listings that don't follow these rules may be removed from the site or from search results. Other actions we may take include lowering a seller's rating, charging additional fees, limiting buying and selling privileges, or suspending an account.
Ooh.
So, I mean,
I'm good with all of that.
Yeah, I don't mess with any of that anyway. So
no.
I have a couple adult movies that I had listed, but I'm actually, I don't even want to deal with those. I got a buyer that's going to buy them all offline. So
Yeah, I apologize that I stumbled over some of that, but I was trying. I don't have my glasses on. I don't know where they are.
you had them last night.
I did, but I was so
All right.
not feeling good that I don't remember where I set them down. They're probably by the side of the bed.
Oh, there's glasses in the bathroom.
Oh, maybe those are where I put them.
Are they pink or some pinkish or reddish or something?
I don't know. You're asking a colorblind girl. You kicked him out again.
I did not. Whoop.
I've got 4 minutes, and then I've got to go.
All right, not a problem. I appreciate you coming in and kind of breaking it down for us. So
it's not that big of a deal, y'all. I promise. It is different. I understand that we as people, we have a hard time with change. Especially a lot of us, we don't trust big corporations, and I know that eBay has let down lots of people in the past, which has created this stigma that they're out to get us. They're trying to steal from us. At the same time, they are a business, just as you are in a business. This is what I'll say is that the same people who have issues with eBay and fees and how they do fees and trying to sneak in fees are probably the same people who will charge shipping to somebody. They'll do calculated shipping, but then they'll put it in a padded flat rate envelope, and they'll save themselves $6 shipping, and they'll steal from their customers $6, and they'll slip in hidden fees. But they're okay with that. But they're not okay with eBay allegedly slipping in hidden fees. So it's like, it's perspective. Like, it's perspective. But at the same time, you got to think about, like, you're running a business. If you don't like how eBay is doing it, go somewhere else. There are other platforms that you can sell on. Like, Absolutely. It's not worth all of the negative energy and negativity. It's just going to give you bitterness and hate towards eBay. So you're going to get in little Facebook groups and on YouTube reseller pages, and that every time that somebody says something negative, it's going to have confirmation bias to make you confirm that you already think that eBay is this evil company. But then you're going to overlook all of the positive experiences that people are having with eBay. So it's just a matter of perspective and what you feed your mind, that eBay, they are a business. They're not an evil company. They're making changes. Yes, the former CEO, I don't like how he was doing things, trying to become like Amazon. It really shifted and changed the market. It has really hurt people who sell used goods. I did a video the other day about whether eBay is dying, and there's like 1.3 billion listings that are on eBay. 80% of those are brand new items. That wasn't the case 5 years ago or 6 years ago. And I believe that has to do heavily with the former CEO trying to get away from the online swap meet mentality that he continually called eBay as having. He didn't want that. He wanted to be Amazon, but it's proved that it didn't work. Like, it didn't work. eBay sells like used items. They sell at a 56% rate on eBay, whereas new items sell at a 40% rate on eBay. So more items are selling that are used than new, even though that there are more new items sold. But that's just because there's 1 billion new items being sold on eBay or listed on eBay, whereas there's only like 2.4 or 2.4 million, whatever the math is, the remaining amount of 1.3 billion. So there's still way more new being sold than used. But it's going to be okay. I promise y'all, 7 months from now, that you're going to be like, man, I wish I would have switched to managed payments sooner, because this has totally helped my business. I don't have to worry about all these about transferring money, and I don't have to worry about the PayPal chargeback. And if somebody's going to go behind my back and try to open up a return in PayPal, it's going to be okay, people. I promise you.
For sure. For sure.
So I'm off my soapbox.
What's that?
I said I'm off my soapbox.
We do not mind. Good
morning.
morning.
I appreciate you coming in, Joe.
Good morning.
A lot of good info. I agree with you on everything you said. I look at it as, I see the same thing. A lot of people complaining about the fees, and they're trying to get this fee out of you and that fee out of you. And I look at it as, I'm selling worldwide. I got a worldwide audience. If I was to have a brick and mortar, and now I got to pay my rent, I got to heat it, I got to light it, I got to have insurance for slip and fall, and all of that, and the theft that's going to walk out. And that's how I look at people complain about returns, or when you do get scammed every once in a while. You have a brick and mortar, you're going to have theft, you're going to have loss there too,
Yeah.
But it's going to cost me a whole lot more than what I'm paying eBay.
I would say for anybody but heard about eBay, go sell on Amazon only for 3 months. And then you will grow to greatly appreciate eBay and how much protection that they do offer their sellers.
Yeah, because from what I understand, Amazon is like a no forgiveness company. They will shut you down in an instant. At least eBay gives you some slap on the hands and stuff.
On Amazon, if you had a package showed delivered and the person said they didn't get it, guess who's paying for it? You are. On eBay, if they have a package that shows delivered and they say they didn't get it, guess who's paying for that? If the customer throws a fit, eBay, they're not going to make you pay for it. But there's so much more. Like, the fees on Amazon are way more than they are on eBay. Even on Macari, I believe the fees are more expensive. Even on Poshmark, the fees are more expensive on Poshmark. So it's like, it's perspective. Quit listening to all the negative people in your life.
If you have
positive,
I feel if you have a negative attitude towards eBay, you probably shouldn't sell on it, because you're not going to be doing your best that you can do. It'd be like going to a job you hate, you know.
People do it all the time. You know, because they feel trapped, they feel victimized. They don't feel powerful, like they can make a choice. But it's like, if you hate something, why continue doing it?
Like, absolutely.
So, that's it. I gotta go. I gotta go to the flea market, and I gotta get a bunch of stuff done. We're gonna vlog it. So,
all right.
Awesome.
Well, we'll be there to see it. So,
tell Jessica I said good morning, hello, and have a great day and much love.
Absolutely.
I will. I
will.
Right. Awesome.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate
Bye.
it.
Thank you, Joe. Bye.
So I hope everybody got a little informed there. I'm sure some people already know about managed payments, but for the ones that didn't or had questions, I hope Joe cleared them up. If not, let me know. And if I don't know the answer, I'll get you the answer.
For sure.
Appreciate everybody that has come in this morning. Quite a few people, 26 people. If you like that information that Joe shared with us, please hit the thumbs up, though. And if you don't know who he is, that's the Family Flips. I'm actually going to drop a link to his channel.
They're awesome.
They got good stuff.
Eric,
and I want to say hi to Amy. She's joined us in. Nobody's acknowledged yet. Sorry, Amy.
I said hi. She said hi back to me.
Yeah, Destiny said hi. You guys were talking, so I was waiting.
Real quick, did you see Eric Bischoff's comment? He said, I disagree on a delivered package on Amazon, though. You are covered. And that's, it's...
I don't know, because I've sold very few things on Amazon. I didn't have any issues with any of the things I sold.
Right.
So I don't know how Amazon works when it comes to things like that.
Yeah, me neither. I know a little bit, just not a whole lot. So I was really glad that I was able to compare some stuff that I do know with Amazon, because I know that when we go through the stores and you check the Amazon app, I know that there are restrictions and stuff. So it was easier for me to remember.
There we go. I dropped the link to Family Flips channel. Say anybody that don't know them, they're great. They're a couple. It's Jessica and Joe.
Yep.
They put out a lot of good informational content.
And they're so sweet.
They make it fun too. I mean, it's not like the downright serious, get to the point, blah blah blah. There's some humor in there. There's some family in there. They're good people.
Yes, they are.
Both love both of them. They're great.
Wait, what? Lisa C said that's because you gave out detail. Where? I got lost in chat.
Yeah, me too either. Alabama Thrifter, thanks.
Good morning.
I'm actually going to give Alabama Thrifter a wrench before he takes off.
Yeah.
And I need to give No Money G one.
Yep, there's a couple people in chat that don't have one that deserve one.
I don't know why John don't have one.
That's weird.
I'm going through here. See, I'm very bad at paying attention to who's blue and who's not.
And you need to apologize to Craig.
Craig, sorry for calling you Greg. I was typing so fast and it just happened. Sorry.
I messaged him privately. I messaged Tommy privately. Did you call Craig Greg? And he's like, yeah. Oops.
I'm going to give JRKR a wrench.
So you guys know what I did yesterday?
Steven Scroggs, there he is.
What'd you do, Amy?
What did you do?
I called an auction yesterday.
You what?
I called an auction yesterday.
Were you good?
I called an auction yesterday.
I got to go back and watch it, because I asked if you were good at calling auctions, and she's like, well, she's going to try it. Because if you're good, I'm gonna have you call one for me probably in a little bit.
I think I did good for my first try. We'll call it a try because it was the first one. And with time, it would get better. I was a little nervous at first, but then, I wasn't on camera, so it helped a lot.
Cool.
I feel like a very bad person because I wasn't there to support you. I thought it was today.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I would have watched you, but Destiny had me working on her truck till dark.
But my truck's done now, isn't it?
You just got the eye, if you didn't know that. I seen it. I felt it, I should say.
But yeah, so okay.
Felt the chill come through.
The tie rods are changed. Didn't have to take them in to have them aligned.
Steven says, I think Craig has been called worse. I know Craig has been called worse because I called him it, but we all good now, so I don't want to call him out his name. Right, Greg? I mean, Craig?
So my tie rods got fixed yesterday, or the other one, the other side. The heat shield that was rattling really bad was removed. My running boards were fixed. What else did you do? You got to tell them about the spacers.
Put spacers on her truck, wheel spacers, because we got new rims and they were too shallow, so they were rubbing on the brake caliper. And I was just getting ready to go, and I was pricing spacers, just little 12 millimeter half-inch spacers, and they wanted like $180 for them. And just as I was looking through those, I got a notification of a new post on Marketplace. Got 2-inch spacers, not Chinese ones. I can't remember the brand. Can't remember the brand. Starts with a B. But they were 2-inch spacers, and I paid $30 for a set of 4 with the studs and the nuts and everything. And they were only used for 2 months before that. We got a heck of a deal on those.
Yeah, so
And
$30 for.
Gave her truck a pretty mean stance.
Yeah, the guy that we got it from came over yesterday, and he actually walked around the truck, and he was like, "Did you put a lift kit on here?"
Yeah, he thought we lifted it. He was like, "Something." So you did something because it looks way more aggressive than it did.
She's a good truck.
Matching rims on it and tires.
Yeah, all my rims match now.
Yay!
Yeah.
I was so excited.
That drove me nuts, having different style rims on it. She had chromes in the back.
Is it weird that I'm excited that we can get our car legal? Like, I have to pay to do it, but I'm excited to get it done finally.
Well, I should send you the title for our other car that we're waiting for DMV to open, and you could.
We got our car at the end of February, and here we are, the 8th of May, and I'm just not. Well, I can't even get it legal yet. I think it's next week they're gonna open. I hope, but I can finally get it.
You got a question on there, Amy? Do you see it?
Yep. I can, just let me know. I don't think.
Where's the auction she called last night, honey? Find that link and drop it so we can go review her auction calling skills.
It's the real housewife.
Yes, and you'll find it. I'm gonna go evaluate you. Were you like, it's $5?
I wish. That would be freaking awesome if I could do that. I did say in there last night, I'm like, I wish I could be like a real auctioneer and just like belt it all out like they do, because it almost sounds like they're singing.
All right, Dino Mac, take care. Your package show is delivered, so give me a buzz later.
I think he emailed us.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, but I was so out of it last night when I got the ding that I forgot. But check the email.
All right. I will check the email. See, Destiny's so delayed on telling me things.
Hi, sorry.
Let's see.
Pixie found on road dead mobile. Ford! I own a Ford.
The person that asked me if I could call their auction, I don't know that I follow them at all.
Oh, Kelsey, I dropped her link in chat, but I will send you her link.
Right. Right now, I can't see the chat because I'm on my phone.
Right. So let me grab her link and I'll just send it to you privately so you have it.
Okay.
I don't see an email from Dynamac. Was it sent to your email? Because I know you respond a lot from your email.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. I will look. I'm sorry. I have not been feeling all that well. So my brain is.
Get on the ball, woman.
Okay, which. Oh, wait, wrong.
I'll check it out after the show.
The one from 13 hours ago, Amy. Afternoon Delight auction.
Probably.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. Do you want to drop that in the private chat, Tommy, or in live chat?
I don't care.
All right, I'll put it in.
Put it in the live chat. Then people can go check out who she called.
There you go.
She's like, she hardly ever, unless it's like, sorry, my brain went blank in the middle of that sentence.
Oh, I was surprised.
She hardly ever charges more than like $3 to $5 per item. That's what she starts out at.
Oh, nice.
And unless it's like, you know, like a Tiffany ring or something like that, then of course it's going to start out more.
Yeah, that's like when we do our auctions. We usually start everything that we're auctioning usually starts at $1 because it's stuff
I like that.
I want gone. So I start at $1 and get what I can get for it. Sometimes it goes for $1, but sometimes it goes for more than I expected.
You remember what I said yesterday about these clothes? So tempted just to open my window and start throwing stuff out the window yesterday. I'm not joking. I was in a cleaning mood. Things were getting on my nerves. Every time I turned around, one of these bags was following on me. I'm like, it's going to crush me. There's like 7 bags of clothes in this one Space Saver bag.
Yeah, well, I haven't watched Hoarders in a while, so I have I need to do that.
Oh, it's crazy.
Okay.
Soon.
Now that we have all the informative eBay stuff out of the way, I am dropping the StreamYard link if anybody want to join on the panel here and jump in. Anybody is welcome as long as you don't act a fool. That's the only rule. Don't act a fool, just don't be derogatory.
I also washed my hair before I went live because Tommy told me to.
All right.
And
Have
he's
a good day. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being here. And we will be back Monday if you'd like to come hang out with us.
Have a great day, Leticia. Happy Mother's Day. She says, got to go. I will be seeing y'all soon. And happy Mother's Day, Destiny and the women in the chat.
And we are live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays in the morning. I've been told by a lot of people that they're not getting their notifications. Their notifications were turned off. So make sure you check your notification bell so you do get notifications when we go live.
Oh, show. Then I have my live tomorrow at 11 a.m.
I didn't get a notification this morning.
You didn't get one? See, check your bell.
No, I just realized I did not get one.
Check your bell.
I always get one. I'll have to go back and like unsubscribe and resubscribe.
That's what I got to do to a lot of people. And then I'm always thinking when I do that, they're going to be like, why were they unsubscribed to me? They used to be subscribed. That's what I think in my head. Because I get a notification usually when people subscribe. It'll say so and so subscribed to you, and it's like, well, I already thought they were, but now I understand why.
Because, yeah.
YouTube tries to tell us who we can and can't talk to.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Control our lives.
Yeah, well, guess what?
They must be Democrats.
We're rebellious, and we're going to talk to them anyway, even if we have to repeat it.
Do what I want.
Rebel.
You're not my boss.
Right? My mama doesn't control me. YouTube ain't going to control me.
Hey,
that sounds like something I would totally say. So my package didn't arrive yesterday, but it's supposed to be here today. If it's not here today, technically it was supposed to be here the day before yesterday. So if it's not here today, the post office is going to see the sassy side of me because it's ticking me off.
Oh, the one sent to us? Or the one sent
to you? The one that is supposed to be sent to me is supposed to be here on Wednesday. Didn't show up Wednesday, didn't show up yesterday. If it's not here today, I will get a ride, or I'll wait till my fiance gets off, and I will go to the post office, and then I'll be like, man, that girl's nuts. We should just make sure she gets her shit.
Record that shit. Record it so we can all see you snap off.
When I get fired up, my mouth starts going, and I don't even know what I say half the time. It just like pours right out.
There'd be a whole lot of bleep, 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 bleep.
Right.
Definitely record it.
Tommy likes that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to bleep it. I'll upload it on my channel. I don't care.
I lost my cool yesterday. Somebody trying to start rumors, and you warned me about this. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. I want to address this real quick. I'm not saying names on who said what and all that, but if somebody is nice to somebody of the opposite sex or the same sex for that matter, that does not mean they have a thing going.
Really?
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to have a thing going when I live in Missouri and the person that I'm supposedly screwing lives in New York.
Well, maybe he's really long.
Well, if that's the case, I don't want no part of it.
Fishing and Picking says, say names. That's how I am. I call people out. If people are talking crap, I'll call them out. I don't care.
Well, usually I would just go and like say something smart ass because that's me. But in this situation, I get told, well, let's just hope your fiance don't find out. Well, for one, I'm pretty sure my fiance would know if I'm gone that many hours because it would take me like 15 to get there.
Fishing and Picking.
That's hilarious.
I have relations with all my female friends. Victoria says, OMG, Tommy. Emoji laughing.
I didn't even know Victoria was here. I can't see the chat. This is annoying.
Yeah, Victoria C's here. Lisa C's here.
Lisa C, you're cracking me up.
Pigs. That's a new name. I don't recognize it. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Who did you say?
Dave's Diggs.
Oh, that is a new name.
Yeah, it's a new name for me. Well, thanks for coming in, Dave. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Start at 8:45 Central.
Oh, so I missed almost an entire hour. I slept right through it, slept through Victoria's show. I told her that I would try to be there. You see what happened. I stayed up until almost 5 this morning, ranting about not just that I said what I had to say about that and that was over with, but ranting about stuff. And then I couldn't sleep because I had myself all worked up. So I finally went to sleep.
All right, Stash. You take care, man. We'll see you later or tomorrow somewhere around the YouTube world. Have a great day, man.
Dave Diggs says, Tommy says, really? I'm dying.
I don't know, a few years ago, there was a reseller affair. A lady left her husband for a female YouTube reseller. I mean, I'm sure it happens, but I don't think it's the norm on YouTube.
Well, they said that we were having this thing, and I'm like, I don't even know what to call it. I feel like I'm in high school again. Like he said, she said, blah blah blah. And Tommy warned me about all this stuff. People are gonna talk. Let it roll on.
If you're gonna open yourself up to the YouTube world, you're gonna have haters. If you don't have haters, that means you
obviously I already do.
Yeah, that means you ain't doing something right. But there's gonna be haters, man, and you just got to kind of take it with a grain of salt. And like I say, I got my haters, and I just
pretty much like I am in real life. You either love me or you don't, and whatever. I don't care. That's how I am. Either you like me or you don't like me, and if you don't like me, then that's your own problem. That's not my problem.
You go, girl.
Victoria must have read my mind because I was trying to find Dave's Digs and I couldn't find him, looking his name up, and she dropped his link.
All right, I'm going.
She's good like that.
I was like, I can't find him. I can't find him. Oh my Lord, where is he?
I subscribed to him and clicked his bell because he is a reseller, and I love new content. I need new people to watch. Not that any of you people are bad. I just need new people.
He's tired of us all, guys. Don't listen to him. He's tired of all of us.
I love finding new resellers because everybody has something different to offer,
Well, and I'm not a reseller. I know a little bit, but I'm not a reseller. But
you know your jewelry. If I can hold a piece of jewelry up to the camera and say, "What is this?" and you're like, "Boom, out with it."
I'll tell you one as of like right now, and this changes from month to month or week to week, but as of right now, I think my favorite YouTube show to watch is Victoria's in the morning. I love waking up to Victoria's and drinking my coffee.
Victoria she reminds me a lot of my aunt with a little bit of spice to her.
So
gotta put that
Victoria,
in there.
You need to drop a link to your channel in here so people can get your notifications. Anybody that doesn't happen to be subscribed to you in here, check you out in the morning. She got a fun show. It's a blast. I mean,
yes, it's always fun.
Reselling, it's a little bit of comedy, it's a little bit of life. I love it.
It's pretty much just a mixture of a little of this and a little of that, and you're gonna laugh. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, Eric, I've been posting in the group every day. It's just the last 2 days they actually let it go through because I have to be approved.
Yeah.
But it's cool that they're approving it and letting it get posted in the group now. So I appreciate that.
Who has to approve it?
Nate or Anthony.
Gotcha. I wasn't even sure who ran that page.
I mean, I seen it.
No idea.
Yesterday. I shared it yesterday, and it actually went through, and I was like, "Oh, what a surprise!" I was kind of excited.
Ooh, children! I'm gonna pull my hair out.
There we go. Victoria dropped her channel.
My children have a rude awakening coming here in a few because I'm going to go jump on their bed until they wake up. They want to stay up all night.
Yeah, that's what I did this morning. I went in there. I was all loud with the kids. They slept in the living room because they watched one movie last night. And I go, wake them up. I was like, come on, wake up, wake up. We usually get them up at 7:30, but it was going on like 8:30. Jasmine's like, why? What time is it? I was like, it's 8:30. And she's like, already? Yeah. Get up.
Did you see Fishing and Pickens comment? He said, Tommy, y'all better watch it. People are going to think now that you are messing around with Victoria. LOL, darn internet.
Hey, check it out. Got no
The
money.
internet is like the dating thing.
Right? Good morning, MG.
Good morning. How's everybody?
You're doing good. You're doing good.
I'm there. I'm here. I'm awake.
Right? Amy, I don't know how she's doing, man. She's trying to keep up these multiple relationships she's got going on, but
It's exhausting, guys. I tell you, don't do it. It's so tiring. And so this is why I'm tired all the time. Try and keep up with everything.
yeah. What you got going on today, bud?
Packing a bunch of orders.
I have nothing to pack today. That's why I say if I take a day off, we were talking about this earlier. If I take a day off, I feel it immediately, and because I did nothing. Yes, I didn't touch eBay at all yesterday. That I didn't make a sale. So I'm not that disappointed that I don't have nothing going out today. It's kind of like, oh great, no post office run.
Yeah, I've been listing a lot, so I've been selling a lot.
Yeah, and
Go figure.
that's the key right there. If you list, you sell.
Greg, Craig, it's all the same.
Close enough, right?
Yeah.
You're muted, Destiny.
I'm going back to bed. Good night. Thank you, everybody.
You're right.
Okay, so we have a Greg. We have a Craig, who is Landshark Picker. And yeah, I remember Landshark Picker's name, but I could never remember your name. And I don't know why. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
My bird's
I'm
laughing.
not good with that either, as far as remembering YouTubers' name. And I know there's people that have notebooks with everybody's name, but and I gotta sit there. I mean, I follow a lot of YouTubers, and I'm in a lot of chats, so I'd have like pages that I'd have to look through to match people's YouTube names with their real name. And by the time I do that, it'd be silly because they'd be way up in chat. So I'm just like, whatever. That's why I just call you No Money in chat usually, because I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
But see, I
a
knew
lot
there
of
was
people
a Craig. Or Greg. That's why I called Greg earlier.
I'm horrible with names too.
Yeah, I am. Unless I talk to you like a lot on a regular basis,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna remember.
He can't remember.
I get
mine.
people confused.
Yeah, I forget Destiny's name once in a
He
while.
calls me Cletus.
Well,
You're in the hardware store.
be in the store,
Hilarious.
we'll be in the grocery store or something, and she's like, I don't know, just staring through the freezer door at whatever she's looking at, vegetables, pizza, whatever. I'll be like, come on, Cletus, pick something, let's go.
We're in the auto parts store, and I think they thought my name was Cletus. So when I went to go pay for my fuel filter, they kind of looked at me, looked at my card, and carded me.
Yep.
Because he was calling me Cletus. I'm like,
See your ID, Cletus.
"Oy." Like that's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But can you at least pick a different name than Cletus? But no, Cletus. Just saying.
That's funny. I
A
hear
lot of
kids
people
moving.
just call me G too. Yo, G. Hey, G.
That's what I say to my daughter because her name's Grace. I'm like, oh, my little G. She thinks it's hilarious. She goes, Mom's gone ghetto. My kids are funny. I mean, I don't think there's a time that I've talked to Destiny that if I'm talking to one of the kids or if they're talking to me that she's not on the other end cracking up because they're little goofballs. I can't help it. They're fun to be around. Sometimes I want to like toss them out the window, but most of the time I can't help but laugh at them.
Wait, what did Jacob say? Victoria, you should publish a community name list that you can update every so often. That way I can use the tagline, you can find me on page 6 as verified by Victoria.
That's funny.
And then she could have it available for download.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really great.
Victoria's got the spreadsheet going with the names.
Was
Please
it
don't put me under
was it
cleaner.
yesterday? Was
I
it
wanna know-
yesterday I told you that when I first started talking to you guys, I thought the Shamrock Pixie and Destiny were two different people.
They are two different people.
Well, I mean, I know this now, personality-wise, but on YouTube, it's the same body anyway.
It may be the same here, but mentally, nope. There's like 3 or 4 of us running around in my head. Just saying.
Right. Well, people in the chat would say, hi, Shamrock Pixie, and then they would say, hi, Des, and I'm like, I thought it was two different people. I didn't realize that her name was Destiny
Well,
and
that
her
would
YouTube name is the
explain
Shamrock Pixie.
Yeah, that would explain the Shamrock Pixie, and hello, Destiny.
Right. I said it. I said hi to you twice.
Special.
I wanted to cover both personalities at the same time.
All
That's
right.
what
Well,
it was.
they were very happy with that. So, thank you.
Don't any of you want to know what page you're on Victoria's name list?
I'm on the page a couple different times because multiple personalities going on.
I want to know what page number I'm on.
You're the last one, honey. You're number 100. See, I love the fact that I can joke around and nobody takes me seriously.
Eric Bischoff says that his real name is Eric.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
Just so people know.
Eric. Okay, I'll remember
Eric.
that one.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to remember that one.
You may have to remind us again later.
I thought your name was Craig. Oh, my stomach hurts, and it hurts even worse now from laughing.
So, anybody got any fun plans this weekend?
Tommy's taking me to Chinese.
If they open.
Is it finally open?
No, I have a feeling we're going to find out
open.
today. I think we're going to find out today.
We don't have, well, it depends on what county you go in. If you go in St. Louis County, you can't dine in anywhere. Like, you can go in and pick up your food, but you can't dine in. But if you're in the county that I actually live in, there's certain restaurants, but you have to sit, there has to be a booth in between, or a table, whatever you're sitting at, has to be that far away. They're making everybody do their social distancing and stuff. I don't understand why they opened it.
We'll see.
I'm thinking germs going crazy.
That'll work because the Chinese buffet we go to, we never go during the busy time anyway. So they probably could seat 500 people in there, but there's like 40. So there's plenty of room for them to space.
I'm fine. I'm fine with the dine-ins being closed down because I don't like dining in anyway because I feel like everybody's staring at me.
Well, then you just have a complex because I love dine-ins and I don't give a shit if they stare.
I don't like people. I do not like people.
I like the Chinese place that we go to. I get to see my spleen doctors. You don't eat there.
Amy,
Remember me.
Amy, I'm gonna give you just a little YouTube tip. If you're trying to create a channel, don't tell people you don't like people.
No, I mean, I like people on YouTube. And when I say I don't like people, this state is full of a lot of stupid people. People who lack common sense. Stupid people. That's what I don't like.
She
I
yells at
think that's
people
a
like I do.
nationwide thing.
I agree.
Everywhere there's a lot of stupid people.
She yells at people
as long. Oh my gosh, I say words that I said something the other day, and my kids were like, "Mom, I've never heard you say that." I'm like, I'm pretty sure I don't even know where that came from. It just flew right out of my mouth. I was like, I don't normally say that word, but The person almost hit me.
Oh, I have that
And
experience every time I get behind the wheel. That's why I have a big truck
and then,
Yeah.
like yesterday, I'm pulling out of a parking spot. This car flies in the parking lot. Was that yesterday? Whatever day it was. I was before. I pull into the parking, or pulling out of the parking spot. This person goes flying in, and then I'm like, "You stupid bitch!" And she goes, "Are you talking to me?" And I was like, "I sure was." Like, gosh, I forgot my window was on me. I don't even care. She's
You
like, "You're too little to have a mouth," and I'm like, "Oh, really?
you
Okay."
you need a GoPro and just wear it all the time because it seems like you'd be interesting to watch when you're out in public.
Yeah.
You know, and in this part where I'm at, you have it's kind of like a cross between ghetto and redneck. And when you mix those two together, it's like, oh my God, I don't fit in up here. I was raised in more of a country setting. But up here, it's more fast paced, but it's so Hoosierified. It's not even funny.
Did you see Eric's comment? He said, hopefully the doctor ain't donating to the restaurant, Des.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
We got Justin in the house. Morning, Justin.
Good morning.
Morning, bud.
Hi.
I've
Oh,
seen
and
him.
Jacob's in the chat. I don't know if we said hello, but hello, Jacob. Foo foo.
Yeah.
You just read his comment not that long ago.
Oh yeah, duh. I'm going back to
I would
bed.
say I think Justin needs to go back to bed.
I'm telling you,
The coffee's not working this morning.
Wednesday I started not feeling good, and then yesterday I was all right for the most part. I stayed outside for most of the day. Tommy has me taking these vitamin B12 thing. It's an experiment to see if it makes me feel better.
No, see if it gives you more energy. It's supposed to help with your energy levels. If you are deficient of it, you'll notice a bigger gain than if you aren't B12 deficient. And it's supposed to help you focus also if you're lacking B12.
Yeah, well,
That's what I
obviously I'm not
take.
lacking because I can't keep my mind in order.
I take B.
I have a drink that has vitamin B12 in it. That's why I've been getting all this stuff done lately.
See? I've been taking
Oh my
it.
gosh, the first day I drank it, it's kind of like a Gatorade type drink. Got
Okay.
other good things that hydrate oh my gosh. The hydration. God,
With
I
the
couldn't say that
electrolytes.
word. It wasn't there. And it
Greg,
also
did you
has
say you
certain
took it
vitamins
too?
in it.
Yeah.
Wait, I did say your name right? No money, G, Greg.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you say you take it too?
Yeah, I take B12 and D something. One of the D's.
Vitamin D.
Yeah.
I know that one. I have to take it too. I gotta take 3 times a week, 50,000. Whatever.
Holy moly.
What is it? IUDs or something?
Yeah, I gotta take it 3 times a week. Every time they take me off of it, that amount, my vitamin D drops below 10.
Yeah, Victoria said check your vitamin D. Yeah, she's extremely low.
Yeah, the only way to keep it up and at least a halfway decent level, which is between 20 and 22, which is still pretty low, is to stay on the vitamin D's that high.
And get out in the sun more.
I fry.
Yeah, you do.
Same
Where
here.
are you located, Greg?
Northeast Ohio.
Are you guys in shutdown mode yet?
Yeah, we have been, but they're opening things up now.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope
It kind of seems like they're doing that everywhere.
Except for Wisconsin.
well, see, Wisconsin's in that,
I can go get my hair cut now, but I can't go eat food.
he's got the whole thing, and it's extended to May 26th, and he wants to extend it all the way into like September, October. But
Holy crap.
they just had a big Supreme Court hearing on Monday, because of the way they have the order isn't legal.
Yep.
So they're taking to Supreme Court, waiting for the Supreme Court ruling. And if they determine it's illegal, they're going to abolish it probably in its entirety.
Right
So
then.
it's just going to open, like everything's just going to open like that, like there was never
Mhm.
which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, because I don't think we should be as restricted as our governor has us,
Yeah.
but I don't think it should be wide open either, because there are a lot of dumb people out there. I think
This crap needs to go away
it needs to
so
be
I can
open
go
to
see Victoria in July. I'm supposed to go to Florida in July, but if this doesn't stop, I'm not going to be able to. And I'm going to meet up with Victoria when I'm down there.
I'm just waiting for Vegas to open. I don't care what Wisconsin does.
Road trip.
Right.
We're gonna go down to Florida, and then we're gonna make our way over to Las Vegas, and then through Utah, and hopefully not come back to Wisconsin. I hate Wisconsin.
Right. So anybody that lives in a route from central Wisconsin to Vegas on either going down the lower side or the upper side, because we'll go down one way and then come back the other. Let us know, because we'll make sure we get together during that trip. We'll pass through and do a lunch, a dinner, late night snack, a couple drinks at a bar. I don't, whatever your thing is, I'm down.
And then you can see my lifted truck that wasn't lifted. Sorry.
Yeah, I made it to Florida before. I flew down for that eBay upfront stupid thing in Tampa and met Lisa and Rob. It was more for a vacation for me.
Yeah, we do the vacations, but we turn them into like workations.
Yeah.
Where I source a bit here and there along the way. And
Lisa C says, if you need a place to stay in Florida, holler at me. I need to find out exactly where you're located, Lisa C. I can never remember, and I apologize, because I have family throughout Florida. That's where I was born. And so it would be so awesome, because I want to
definitely hooking up with Lisa C. Not for a place to stay. I just really I would love to hang out with her in person. She is so cool.
Yeah.
I love your comments. They're awesome. Welcome back.
That's what the Real Housewife said to me.
Victoria's down there. So
that I can stay in Georgia.
Rally Roots is down there. I'd love to meet Ryan.
You know who I want to meet? Rockstar Flipper.
Fuck Rockstar Flipper. What? Yeah, I guess.
No,
Casey.
I like
him. You know, when I first started, he was like the first YouTuber that I followed that had to do with reselling. And then he got arrogant.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd still like to meet him.
So I mean, he had he still does have good knowledge, but he went from being the real reseller to being the CNN of reselling.
Yeah.
You know, and then I just kind of lost interest.
Lisa C says she is directly north of West Palm Beach, where I was born. A 30-minute drive, so I think I'm very close. Yes, you're very close to my biological father's side. Can you please shave his head for me when you do that?
Right?
And you know, like, steal his hair and then auction it off on eBay, or what?
Strand by strand.
I would not. He'd probably be afraid to meet me, though.
I was standing right beside him at that eBay up front. So was Rally Roots was there too, but they had all these people group around them, and nobody was going to Casey.
That would have been great to see.
I didn't walk over and meet Ryan and Allie, even though I watched their videos and leave comments. Not all the time, but
I think they put out good information, and I think Casey puts out good information too. They just seem more approachable and more down to earth, you know. And I know they sell the programs and they have the mentorship and all of that, but
yeah,
they still just seem friendly and enjoyable.
Good morning, Callie Picker. That's James, right?
Yep, that's
Did
James.
I get his name right? I didn't hear you.
Good.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, his name's James.
James.
I
He was
wanna
calling me
know what
Craig.
page- I want to know what
He
page
was-
James is on in Victoria's spreadsheet.
James was there last night at the auction. You can ask his opinion on how I did.
James is a girl.
Oh yeah, Victoria called him a girl for I don't even know how long.
So, see, Poo Poo says there's different types of YouTubers. Some more real, such as this circle. And I think YouTubers, a lot of them start out real, and then once they get to a certain level, they get like this self-celebrity status.
They
And
think
Yeah.
Yes,
better.
Change.
I agree.
But not every single one of them. Like, I don't understand how certain people, like, I don't understand how people change like that. I really don't. So,
I don't
see that a
either,
lot.
but it happens. It like all the time. It doesn't matter if it's YouTube or if it's like the real life out here, person to person. Like somebody gets a promotion at work and they let it go to their head.
Well, there's these reseller YouTubers, and they get their 40, their 50,000 subs, and they think, well, I'm big time shit, and it's like, I ain't seen you on no YouTube awards. I watch those every year. You're big when you're on there. When you have
Wait, that's a real thing?
7 million
YouTube awards is a real
yeah,
thing.
they are.
Yeah.
What? No way.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
YouTube
a
awards.
I thought
Yeah.
that was just something that somebody made up. I didn't know it was real.
No,
So you get like a Grammy for being on YouTube?
basically, yeah. They have different
Holy
awards for,
crap.
like fastest growth over the last year, funniest content.
Sorry.
I don't care if I have, I look at it this way. I don't care if I have 700 or if I have 100,000. I'm still going to be scared of people out in public. It's not gonna change.
Right.
Which I do have over 700 now. Thank you, everybody who has kind of helped me with my journey and everything. But I can't just like be stick my nose up in the air because I have no reason to. It's scary sometimes. I'm just going to be the same person hiding behind Tommy.
See, I know a lot of people, they get on YouTube and they want to become the big celebrity YouTuber. And see, that's not really my goal. I mean, my goal isn't even to get monetized. It's a social aspect for me, because I'm down here 90% of my life. And it's just the way to socialize. I mean, would it be cool if I was out at a thrift store and somebody's like, hey, I seen your channel, or hit up a rummage sale or something. But I don't want to be like you said with Rally Roots at the up front. I don't want to be swarmed by a group of people either,
Yeah.
Tommy, no matter where you go, you're always swarmed around by a group of people. So
And I'm not even a celebrity.
Well, they were
different than any other time. We go to Milwaukee and there's like 40 people surrounding you. So come on.
Yeah, they were treated special because you get in this line, you come in this room, they have drinks and food, appetizers before you go into the actual big room where they do the spiel. And they didn't go in where you meet like the regular people that were there. They came in a side door and then came up on stage, Rally Roots. So they didn't mingle with the peons.
Right. Larry says his subs are very, very slowly growing, climbing. He's at 255. So anybody can help Larry out. He's a cool dude too. He has some good shows in his lives too. They're real relaxed, laid back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's good, Larry, about I'm slow too. I've been doing YouTube, but not consistently for a little over a year, and I'm only at like 580 or something. I don't put out regular content. I don't do any pre-recorded. I will try to be informational if asked about something. I'm more than willing to share my knowledge, but I don't go into grow channels. I don't beg for subs. I gotta say, out of my 580 subs, they're organic subs. They're people that sub to me because they wanted to, not because I begged them to,
Yeah.
Exactly.
which I think pays off better in the end. So I mean,
I think
I
if
have
you're doing
Larry
that,
have about the same amount because I think I have. Everybody talks, everybody gets quiet.
I have a real good YouTube subscriber count to view ratio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real happy with it. You can have 10,000 subs. I mean, I know there's people out there that have 10,000 subs and they're getting no more views on their lives than I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
For sure. You know, and did you see James's comment? He says some do it for fame, some do it for money, some do it to help others. I do it to meet chicks. I almost spit my coffee out everywhere, James.
Oh yeah, when reading James's comment, do not eat or drink. The drink is going to come out your nose, and you're going to end up choking on whatever you're eating. So just don't do it.
Because I was just like, I was tooting along, reading the chat, and all of a sudden I saw it, and I'm like,
Yes, he will
James
kill
is a
you on
man.
accident.
Yeah.
James has got it going on, man. He's gonna change his name from Kelly Picker to Kelly MacDaddy.
Kelly Picker. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Oh, that's great. And honey, you forgot something. James is not blue.
He's not blue. Why wouldn't he be blue? I'm horrible at that, man.
It's not blue, honey.
I thought I was blue before.
I thought you were too. I don't know why you wouldn't have. There's a couple of Steven Scroggins too. I know that I've had him,
Yeah.
Yet he wasn't. So.
But when you're not real active, I think during that time where you stopped doing lives and you stopped, doing anything really on YouTube, I think they just went and cleaned house a little bit. And unfortunately, some people were removed as blue.
Absolutely, Larry. Go ahead. Drop your link, man. Drop your link to your channel too.
Yeah, I got unsubbed from Just Me Kathy. And I didn't know she had all these new videos because I wasn't getting the notifications. So it unsubbed me from her.
Yeah, she's killing it with her dumpster.
Yeah. I'm so happy for her.
Yeah.
Eric wants to know how many fiancés has Kelly had?
Oh.
Who wants to guess? How many?
8? Was it 8? 7 or 8? For real.
James wants to know where is the robe and bunny ears and tail?
It was
I was contemplating. I was gonna just chill today, and I was actually gonna do this live in my robe. But then I figured with Joe coming on and stuff, I should probably put some clothes on. I didn't want him to get uncomfortable.
And we looked at bunny outfits. No way.
We actually did.
I am so not. No, that's just not right. And then the other ones were creepy. So yeah, sorry.
My son's
Somebody
got
wants to
you said
nice
bunny
one.
as in
Playboy bunny.
Bunny as in bunny rabbit. Oh,
Easter
no.
bunny, sexy Easter bunny, I think is what they were trying to say.
I can borrow my son's Christmas Carol bunny pajama outfit thing he has. I could do pink bunny.
Is it creepy looking? Because we saw the Playboy bunny ones and then we saw the creepy ones. And let me tell you, I did not sleep very well that night.
Have you ever seen the movie The Christmas Carol? From like the 70s or whenever. I don't even know when that movie came out. Before I was born. The kid wants a BB gun, but he ends up getting a bunny suit instead. And it's pink.
Yeah,
Yep. I know what
that
that
late?
is.
Was that late 80s, early 90s, or mid 80s?
Yeah, I was born in the early 80s, so I'm not sure.
That's the one where he says, "I'm going to shoot your, or you'll shoot your eye out."
There you
Mhm.
go, honey. We'll get the bunny suit. I'll wear the bunny suit, and you can wear the robe.
I can do that. I can do that.
So what is it? Playboy Bunny and Hugh Hefner? Is
Yep.
that what you guys are doing?
But it's
Destiny,
in
you're gonna be
reverse.
Hugh Hefner.
It's gonna be in reverse. I'm wearing the robe, and he's wearing the sexy Playboy bunny outfit.
You need a red silky robe
Yeah, Brad.
that has black trim, because that's what Hugh wore on the show that they had with the Playboy bunnies.
Honey, I just
Okay,
got
What the
to
heck was
say
that
that
called?
they are all gonna have to wait until Halloween.
So if anybody
There's Greg, Landshark Picker.
has the red
Greg.
silky robe,
Greg.
feel free to send it to me.
Okay, say it again, honey.
And if anybody has the red robe with the black accents, feel free to send it to me.
And we'll just keep looking for.
If I find one, I have your address.
I actually I
It's
need,
down.
I need to put our address in our description.
You did not do it this time.
I know, I usually have it in there.
Slacker.
You know what, man? Slipping. See, because
I had to get a PO box.
YouTube. I wasn't doing YouTube for a while, so I forgot about all that stuff.
I really have to get a PO box because I realized doing the auction I do on Mondays that I'm sending all these people that I don't know my personal address.
Yeah, don't do
And
that.
I'm not okay with that. I don't have a PO box. I have to get one. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of dangerous, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you know what happened to Todd, Flippin' Hustler, and when he ended up getting swatted by somebody on YouTube, and as soon
I
as
heard Destiny was telling me
day-
about that not too long ago.
the next day we were like, wow, people on YouTube are crazy. Let's go get our PO box. And then I went through Google, everything, because I have like a Google business site and all of that, and went through everywhere and got rid of our house address and put
Yeah.
PO box.
I really
And there was quite a
the
few
fact
people
that I live
What's that?
in a rough neighborhood is really I haven't realized
Bet you can't say that again, just like that.
something with somebody else.
She did. You broke up, dear.
What?
You were robotic.
Can you hear me now?
I said that I live in a neighborhood here. Can you know? Can you hear me now? No, it's okay.
It's still doing it.
Your phone just likes to make you look sassy. She's gonna throw her phone out the door.
It
It's
sounds
a
like
stupid earpiece.
All right, just breathe for a second. Woo-sa. Well, wait.
What up, Derek? What's going on, bud?
Am I normal now? I'm never gonna be normal. Just
Well,
so
you
you
sound
just so
okay,
you know.
but you
Yeah,
sound
sounds
okay.
good now.
Okay, that's good.
Normal's
What I said was I live in a rough neighborhood. Am I right now? What
we
are you
got a rough
laughing at?
neighborhood.
She
Okay.
lives in a rough neighborhood.
Gosh,
Let me
a stupid thing. And I probably wouldn't know if it was somebody in the neighborhood or somebody that I sent something to. If they were to cause drama.
Did
Do
you?
I still sound like a robot?
No, but did you see James's comment? He's like, "Wow, I thought I smoked too much weed, and I was hearing things."
Oh shit!
See what I'm saying though? He will make you laugh. Your coffee will come out your nose.
Wait, how am I making you laugh? You're making me laugh, James. Destiny translates for Amy. Yeah, she lives in a rough neighborhood. And she's going to throw her phone at
I
somebody.
do.
So what happened with
Or the clothes. I'll just throw the bag of clothes at them.
Bro.
Hi, you guys.
Hello.
Good morning, dear.
Victoria?
Good
That was
morning,
hilarious when you
Victoria.
couldn't understand her.
It was great.
Or
And I
it
was
happens.
like,
she'd be like, "Do I sound okay now?" "Yeah, you sound good." And then as soon as she'd start saying what she wants to say,
Yeah.
oh, and you notice that we never have this issue, Amy, when we're just talking non-live. It's always when you're live, when you're doing the robotic thing.
right? They'll talk
I don't get it.
for hours, like just regular chat, video chat, and I never hear that happen.
When we're live, it's a totally different ballgame.
I think it's StreamYard because if I'm talking to somebody without StreamYard, I'm good. I don't cycle. StreamYard every time makes me cycle. And I think every time it messes Amy's phone up.
Yeah, probably.
Her phone is sensitive. Just
It
saying.
has feelings too, you know.
Tell it to stop being a snowflake. Toughen up. Sorry, my bad.
Is this the first live you've ever been on, Greg?
No,
Oh, I've never seen you on a live before.
no, I've done a couple of D flipping particles.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the live. I've done working hangouts with Nate and Anthony and Mama,
Yeah.
the private.
When I've seen you on, I guess I must have just missed them.
We're
It's
good.
nice to see you finally, Larry.
You have a
There
full
Tommy.
house.
Hey, Tommy, buy me that damn outfit. I'll put it on.
Oh, jeez. Give it to Larry. Larry will do anything.
The man, the myth, the stash. Just saying.
I mean, if Destiny won't wear it, I'll do it.
Talking about the Playboy outfit, aren't we? The images.
Just
Can I
don't make it
lose
the
a
same
little
size as her.
I need to lose a little bit more weight before I even decide if I want to wear a bunny suit.
Well, you're only seen from top of your boobs up.
Exactly. Let me lose some weight. Jeez.
Just make sure everything's covered. There's no holes in anything.
That's how I'm not allowed to touch it beforehand.
Oh my God.
The things I could say, I will shut up.
No nip slips.
But no, there will be
Hey,
no
Tommy,
cleavage. It'll be way up here.
She'll have something.
Hey, Tommy,
in front
just
of her.
Tommy,
like-
just make sure there's a zipper on there before you send it to me.
Oh,
Hey, Larry, Jacob wants to know where Winnie is.
Where is Winnie?
He's over on the couch. I was wondering how long it would take somebody to notice he was gone.
How did he get on the couch and what's he doing on the couch? I gotta ask.
He got
Well,
pissed off at Larry and was like, "I'm out of here. I ain't doing no more videos with you."
should I jump out and
He's
just come downstairs, Tommy?
Winnie was like, "You never let me talk. I'm done."
Tommy, do you want me to jump out and come downstairs by you?
Yeah, you can. We can open up another slot.
All right.
Then if somebody else wants to jump in. Maybe we can get James in here too.
All right, sounds good.
We're going to be on the same screen. Then people actually know that we live in the same house. I told her that. I was like, we need to actually probably go live like on the same cam because there's a lot of people out there that don't even realize we're like a couple. Like, you think we're just a YouTube-y flirtatious thing going on.
okay.
That's like,
Larry had a date night with Pooh.
there we go.
Hey, Veronica. She just came in, Tommy.
He's right here. Yes, I started him out. He just
Oh, he
woke
has a
up.
smile on his face, Larry.
Right? What's on
I'm
this chin?
naked. I gotta go change. I'll be right back. Woohoo! I'm naked.
Greg, are you at work or is that your YouTube room?
This is a duplex. I live next door.
Oh, okay.
It's 4 stories on this side and 3 stories on my side. But
Oh, okay. Is that where you store all your stuff?
yeah,
Okay, yeah, because you have all those
Started in my
boxes.
basement over there, which is full.
Oh,
And I just came over here to spread out a little room to go through stuff, and now this is packed full of stuff.
There is no stain on poop.
did you see Jacob's comment?
Uh,
Date nights with poo usually involve Taco Bell. This is true.
Victoria, I got your whole morning show on here.
Yes, you do.
I feel honored. And Amy actually turned her camera on.
Look at
Wow.
you.
Yeah, I decided.
Yay.
I decided to brush my hair, so
She
Oh,
washes
is that
it one
just
day and
her
brushes
phone or
it
is that
the
my
next.
phone?
Destiny's like, "Do you want me to come down? I'll buy you." Yeah, sure. People are gonna think we have a really big house. It's taking
Yeah,
her-
really. It's taking her forever.
Like
Dang,
about
it must
7
be-
flights of
It takes her
stairs.
10 minutes to cross from one end to the other.
She's on the other side of the mansion.
She must be changing clothes
she was
the
on the
way.
5th floor.
People think we have a really
She's
big
probably
house.
grabbing coffee on the way. It's probably what she's doing.
Probably.
Yep, I grabbed
Mhm.
coffee and I hurt my
See?
hand
Why did you do that?
because your door bit me. See?
Damn, it actually did pretty good. How the hell did you do that?
I just went to open up the door and it came. I don't know. It just hit something. I think I broke it. It's turning purple.
It's a big metal door.
Wow, you two are in the same house, aren't you?
Yeah, see?
I had to stop at the potty. I had to stop and get coffee.
I need to go get coffee, so
It's not warm, so hurry up.
you man the starship controls here.
All right. Get out of my way then.
We were wondering what part of the mansion you were in. It took you forever.
Yeah, I had to get coffee and I had to get.
She had to stop at the bathroom, so she was next to the pool.
All right, cool.
Eric said you were putting on the bunny outfit.
I just have my shamrock ears. That's all I have. I don't have the bunny outfit yet, but soon, maybe. But you might have to wait until say Halloween. That's it. Took me a minute to remember which holiday it is you dress up
Oh,
in.
hell no. We're not waiting that long.
What are you going to do, Larry? Don't put it on her?
Oy, that's funny. I found my glasses too. They were in the bathroom, and I don't know which camera's on. He's got 3 of these suckers here, so I don't know which one's which.
That's the one right in
there,
front
right
of you.
there. Right there.
Oh, right
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, it's blue. It's lit up. But I mean, he does. He's got 2 cameras that are the same, and then he's got the circle one over here. I don't know how he does. And then he's got big TVs, 2 big TVs. So it's like, holy wow.
Where'd James
I don't
go?
How do people keep their hair down? Like, oh my gosh. Destiny, come over and cut my hair.
All right. On my way. I want to go on
Just
a
like
road
straight
trip.
across.
Yeah, I want to go on a
You-
road trip. So
You know about where I live. I don't know if I ever gave you like my address. Oh, I can order that cup soon.
John's
So
in the house.
excited.
yeah, I gotta figure out how Tommy has this set up. Oh, here we go. Wait, come on. Okay. Hello again. I had to figure out Tommy's setup.
Okay, I had to switch over to the different.
His mouse is different than mine. His is colorful.
Oh, that's cool.
He paid $5 for it. Just saying.
Wow.
It's one of those roller. Well, maybe not. Mine has that too. The roller ball thing
Trackball.
up here.
Yeah, it's. I don't know what OPI or DPI. It looked like OPI. I was like, I don't know what that is. Level up. Is this a gaming mouse?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a gaming
Yeah,
mouse.
Yes, it's a trackball.
Yeah, that center button.
Yeah, it's called a
Yeah.
trackball. Got
3
one
stages
fuse.
of DPI settings on.
Oh my gosh, Greg, my eyes.
Wow.
Where is it?
My,
Right there.
Oh,
scanner.
wait, I don't want to break anything. I'll break it.
What? No, you won't. It's got a big ass cord.
Oh, yeah. See, this is Tommy's.
Oh, what?
Hold on.
It put the number in the chat.
Oh, it did. That's funny.
That's my tabletop one.
How did?
You want to slide it down with me so I can get the
No,
camera?
because I took over your.
You left me like a shot of coffee. You could have told the barista guy to make some more.
You can tell I'm turning into a Michigander now.
What's barista?
The
I
coffee.
have one of those, a small one, Greg.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't know where mine went.
What was that, James?
And I'm turning into a Michigander now with the colors and the baseball tape. I'm gonna be starting to grow corn out here pretty soon.
Wait, how come I'm taller than you? That never happens.
You know these chairs are adjustable. You want to be shorter?
No.
You want to be shorter?
Desk there. Bye.
Feel better?
Yes. And I can touch the floor. Yay.
It's cold.
I can touch the floor.
It's cold.
Uh,
I gotta unroll my carpet.
Yes, you do.
What are you doing, James?
What do you think?
Say no more. Try to
How you doing?
You had to ask.
My patient.
I'm going over by James. I'll see you guys later.
Bring the fishing poles.
Hey,
Well,
Greg.
actually, all James has to do is pass it up to you. You're right above him there. He just has to pass it up to you.
I just said, hey, Greg.
Yeah,
Jacob said that it's time for us to sing the Brady Bunch song.
right. These should allow
I'll
9
blow
people.
it up to you. I'll blow it up to you, Tommy. Here you go.
All right.
That was good.
Oh my! Oh, grab the wheel! Grab the wheel!
Oh, my God.
Maybe
Ooh, don't be-
I
That was fun.
it
I'm
takes
going
it up,
good.
I don't know if you yet.
What are you making?
I don't feel it yet. What's wrong with the
Oh, I should say that video of it has this Ohio cop. He's 26 years old. He and his wife make marijuana brownies for the first time, and they ate them
Yeah.
all. And he calls up 911 and says, "Hi, this is so and so. I need you to send rescue. I think we're dying. Yeah, we took some drugs. And I said, well, what did you take? So we had marijuana brownies, and I think we're dead."
I heard that when you played that. You played that online. It was funny as hell.
I think at one point, he asked, "By the way, what's the score on the Red Wings game?" And his dispatcher said, "Why?" So I just want to make sure I'm not hallucinating. Said, well, what channel do you see it on? Well, I think it's on channel 2, and I see it's 3-3. And she looks and says, "Well, I'm seeing it's 2-2. Oh, okay. Tell your police just went by me." Who knows what's going through his mind? But yeah, I think we're dead.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, we're going to go out and take pictures.
flying through my head?
Little bite foo-foo.
Yes.
You miss Little Bunny Foo-Foo?
The song, yeah. I do miss him having his name, Little Bunny Foo Foo. Little Bunny Foo Foo.
You gotta change it back, Jacob.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Little buddy poo-poo sitting in the whatever.
In the forest.
And there we go. I can't remember the rest of it. I'm too old.
Let me see if I can remember it.
All right.
Little bunny foo foo hopping through the forest. That's all I remember. It's too early yet.
She got too much
Wow.
weed. Yeah, I sent too much weed smoke up to her.
That's-
She's
She's got contact now. She can't remember shit.
Oh, is that why my face is so red? Hold on.
that's why you're so red. Oh, see, it changed your hair color.
Oh, my hair is falling out.
Huh?
Wow, I bet she came in for the same way.
At the noise. Can you hear, like, it sounds like somebody's doing jumping jacks above me?
No.
I didn't hear jumping jacks or anything else you
Am I
said.
still a robot?
Yes.
Only at certain spots.
Yeah, it
Is
comes
that
in,
important?
it comes and goes. It sounds
Yeah,
fine when you say, "Can you hear me now?" And then as soon as you start saying whatever you want to say,
I'm gonna bury this thing. On this little earpiece thing, it's gonna be
Oh,
buried.
yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it in the woods.
Okay, so the little
You
bunny
can also do StreamYard.
forest, grabbing all the field mice and popping them on the head.
You had to look. You had to Google that. What you did.
No, NASCAR.
Derek put it in chat.
Derek
Wow.
put it in there.
And that's what plays in my head. Sometimes it plays in my head and I can get it out through my mouth just fine. Other times it freezes. It plays in my head, but it just won't come out.
Hey, and people that are involved, don't forget, or even the ones that aren't involved. Derek's got his racing tonight. I've been so busy, I haven't watched in a couple of weeks. I keep forgetting about it. But he's got his his Hot Wheel NASCAR racing this evening.
Why? I feel like I have cat hair all over me.
That's the
Yeah.
The youngest one smokes bowl. Am I the youngest?
What did she just say? She feels like she has what all over her?
cat hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's the weed.
That's the weed.
Yeah.
it's the smoke.
It just flowing straight up and it just went boom and shot.
The weed is finally kicking
Here's
in.
the story.
Georgina.
If I fall
Hey,
asleep,
Georgina.
it's not my
Hi,
fault.
Georgina.
Hi, Georgina.
Good morning.
My overseas wife.
Here's the story. A man named Tommy
Who was packing up 3
who
eBay
packing
on
up the
sales?
See ya, Victoria.
Go, Greg. Go, Greg.
I'm lost.
Destiny wrote down the song. Told Mr. Pickles who wanted out of jail. Or something along those lines. Along those lines.
Oh, man.
Or something along those lines.
You're good at parodies. Come up with something. That's a good
we,
start.
we did come up with a
That was
parody.
pretty good.
We're going to do a Brady Bunch thing, remember?
Yeah, but that didn't work.
It sounded good. Man, I did it too. I put it into one of my audio studio programs and gave it a beat and everything. We were toying around with that. What was that? A year ago? Brady Bunch song?
No. Was it a year ago? I don't know.
Yeah, because it
2
was
years?
way back when you were doing videos with Kim and Pat and shit. That
You
was a long
expect me
time.
to remember that far
No,
back?
not really.
Oh.
Have you guys seen Jacob's Instagram where he was playing around with Fufu? That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. It was so good. He made like 2 or 3 videos. That was so good. You got to go check him out on Instagram.
Before you got sick.
See, and I don't remember nothing before I got sick. Still don't remember nothing now. I guess it doesn't change.
You had a spleen removed, not amnesia.
I had a lack of blood to my brain because it was all in my stomach.
Oh.
This is true.
And my heart was affected, and oh yeah, it's all right. Wait, Jacob, what are you on Instagram? I want to make sure I have you on.
I think he's Jacob Fufu, aren't you? I can't remember now.
I think so.
That's what I
It's the
tried.
same thing though.
And now I got to remember how to spell Jacob.
It's right there in chat.
Hello, Moto. Oh, sorry.
No.
always wanted to do that.
Oh my God.
Oh, I had it wrong. It's Jacob Michael 2020. For some reason, I thought it was.
Oh.
Well, that's close to Fufu.
I am following him.
Wow, the drugs are hitting you too.
Go to his post because it's so good. He did 2 or 3 videos. I'm not sure how many. I know at least 2.
On the gram. So all your fans can like and subscribe and
So that's Fufu.
to do.
Show him Fufu.
Rich and famous.
Greg.
And you do what you gotta do for those carrots, Fufu.
This is tongue. I thought it was something else.
Hey, he sounded mean.
I got that same one plan.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got to figure out how to get this straight.
Here we go. Bunny foo foo walking through the fall. I can't do this.
When I saw that small, when you were a small screen, I saw that.
Instagram.
What'd you say, James?
I said when I saw that when she opened up with a small screen, I thought it was something else. I saw the cheeks and the nose, the white.
Oh my God.
Looked like something else.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah,
Jerry?
I said, "What the hell is she looking at?" So I said,
Stop
"Oh,
putting my
it's his
mind
face."
in the gutter,
Okay.
James. Stop.
Well, look at. You'll have to rewind the video and watch this later. See what I'm talking about. But yeah.
He's making the bunny dance.
Eric thought it was hurting us.
That's awesome.
Georgina thought so too. Georgina thought so too.
Yeah, I saw that. She thought so too.
We've been running 2 hours. I gotta get some work done.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Well, why do it today?
It's Friday.
You did nothing yesterday. Why start today?
I gotta make up for yesterday.
Yes, you can.
I got to make up for all week.
Take away my friends.
Amy is Cindy. James is Alice.
I still love you, Destiny.
See, somebody still loves me.
James.
Amy.
Mary,
No, James is Steve today.
Fire of life.
It's not as much fun by myself.
I'm sure.
I know they will
Yeah.
join, but it's fun with you.
Oh, they.
Wow. Boy, she really twisted that arm, didn't she?
Uh-huh. Besides, my feet are warm right here. I'm using you for your heat.
I should be happy because she never comes down here. She's actually came down to hang out today.
I was here a couple weeks ago too, doing all the inventory checks.
Thank you, Joseph. Because Mom only left me like a shot of coffee.
Wait, what do refill? Refill mine first. Give him a shot. No, wait.
Oh my goodness, look at that service.
Wait. Fill my coffee, boy.
Put some Baileys in your mother's.
No. Too
you
early
guys,
for that.
you're gonna really miss that when they're grown up.
Yeah.
Telling them what to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, tell our 12-year-old what to do.
Hey, if I get my cup, can he fill mine too?
I'm sure we can make it happen because James got some smoke up here, so I'm sure we'll try to pour some coffee down there.
Yeah,
would-
Larry and James used to
That
switch
would be a cool
places.
trick, eh? Pour some coffee here and have it.
Oh, look at all that oregano.
Yeah.
What's your
Oregano my ass. This is weird.
Is that enough to get you through the-
Oregano my ass. This is White Widow.
Did you say Black Widow? Wait,
White
what?
Widow.
I
Well,
said-
see,
White.
he actually,
oregano?
Blanc.
It's called oregano.
he had a bunny rabbit that he's getting ready to feed.
Are you making a big shot of spaghetti?
James, is that enough to
I'm
get you
just,
through the weekend?
No,
Amy, what is your
maybe
coffee
enough
cup
for
look like?
today.
I was just gonna.
It's a frozen cup.
Oh, cool.
It's a very faded frozen cup.
I've never
We
seen
got cups
either
like
one of
that.
the Frozen movies.
I unfortunately have seen the first one more times than I'd like to admit. But my girls were kind of young when the first one came out.
What are you
She
talking
hasn't
about?
found her package, Gary, and she was going off about it earlier. Your package, Amy.
Why you gotta bring up bad shit, Gary?
She's gonna be going off on it
It's-
today.
The tracking number says it should be here today. And if it's not, yeah. I can't say those words on YouTube.
Let's just say that we don't work in her postal service center.
Gary got to come in here all stirring some shit up.
So the moral of the story. The moral of the story: do not sell anything to Amy.
I have a story about
That's right, boy. She's.
I have a story about a
Or
stir
make
stick.
sure it's delivered.
I have a story about a stir stick. My
All right.
dad was always stirring the pot. He would always be the one that was stirring the crap up. So when he passed away and we had his memorial, my mom found this big, huge stick and she just set it up there behind the front.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually cool.
Everybody knew what it was.
Wow.
Eric wants to know what you were doing with his package.
Boy, did this show take a turn from the way it started, eh?
Well, that's because you brought on the morning show crew. It's going to turn.
Right, right.
Some are
I
in
saw
the morning,
Veronica
some are at
and
night.
Victoria.
It starts out with
Victoria on
business.
here, and I thought, oh my God, she's corrupted. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Talk
Georgina's
about
whose package?
Georgina's like, whose package? I want in on this.
Oh, man.
I'm still waiting for my package.
My face is going to hurt after this show.
My package is home for the weekend. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, we won't see her all weekend there, James. She's going to be getting some fun time.
Jen says she's shipping out
I'm
her
out of this. Yeah. I'm just kicking back and relaxing. I have no responsibility.
You already got the lucid out.
How many different hats has James had on during this show? Just since he's like every time I look, he's got a different hat on.
Well,
Who are you today, James?
Today is Steve. This is my adventure hat. Yeah, when I have this hat on, we're going on an adventure. Yeah. Don't know where.
Okay, James,
Don't know. It could be just in my mind. Yeah.
you need to put James's hat back on because at 5 o'clock when you're on the show, we can't have Steve giving out this advice.
Victoria's weekend might start out. It might be late.
Gary,
What show? Corona cough. Corona cough. Give Corona.
Derek.
Normally nice beaver.
And James, you noticed that Victoria sent us that link early today because she might be late for the show this afternoon.
Yes, you sent me the link. I'm thinking, what show is this? What are you talking about?
and we're putting this on podcast.
Right.
We're on Tommy's show, guys. We can say anything.
Right.
Exactly.
I have no restrictions. For the most part.
Oh, gosh. We're talking about that book I read, Tommy, on your show.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's read the beaver book again.
Beaver needs a barber. Yep.
Is it Brenda's?
I talked to my daughter yesterday, and you guys remember I downloaded it on her account. She said, "Yeah, I saw that. What's that book about, Mom?"
Oh my goodness.
I said, you can delete it, sweetheart.
All right, who needs the sanitizer? I got it.
Keep washing your hands with this stuff.
After the beaver story, you need the hands.
This reminds us of one of our Friday night happy hour shows. I'm almost ready to go make a cocktail.
The rumor was it is Friday. You know, it's nighttime somewhere.
Yeah.
Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Well, Duncan's in bed, so it's time over there.
There we go.
Well, that doesn't mean it's nighttime if he's in bed.
I don't know. I think he's putting alcohol in it.
Might be. Oh,
Never trust your phone to make your coffee.
Not when it takes this long.
Your chat comments, Tommy. Oh my gosh, they're
I
hilarious.
know.
Eric said Brenda Beavers or
I don't know what happened to my show.
Oh, somebody froze. All right, I'll be right back.
Greg.
No.
Be right back.
Jesus,
Careful with that door.
Yeah, I think Eric sent all the snow down this way. It looks like it's going to start snowing here. What the hell, Eric?
Tommy and Destiny are like, we are never going to put the link in the chat again. We're never going to do it again.
It'll be in there Monday. I don't care. I probably have one of the most relaxed channels because, like I say, as I was saying earlier when we were talking about YouTube channels, I'm not like worried about monetization or anything like that. So I don't care. It's social for me. It's act the same way you would if we were hanging out in a room together and you weren't worried about getting YouTube strikes. You know, don't bother me. I don't think YouTube pays enough to make it worth my while to worry about all that crap.
Hey, Greg, I'll take Georgina's.
What am I missing in the chat?
Yeah, I was saying, I better start paying attention to the chat.
She told me to ask you.
Who the hell is Brenda?
Brenda's the one from the book, Brenda's Beaver.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
This younger crowd is Brenda, but you know, us older people, it was Winona. Winona Brown Beaver. If anybody remembers the Primus, you know, have you watched that song yet, Victoria? Primus, the video.
Did I do
Winona's Big Brown Beaver.
Huh?
Watch the video for Primus.
Did you just say Big Brown Beaver? Did you just say Big Brown Beaver? What the heck? What are you talking about?
It's a song. It's a song. Winona.
No, I haven't heard that.
Gary's like, wait, what are we talking about? I guess it depends on your state of mind.
Eric, you don't want to know.
Oh my God.
The song by who?
Look it up. Primus.
Primus?
Primus.
Oh, Primus. Okay, I'll look it up.
Do the talking chat.
I missed some of you guys' conversation because my daughter called, so I had to mute myself and take myself off. Primus, Justin, I get it. Primus. You did so many privates, though.
Yeah, you missed it out because I was with Greg's comment and you missed it.
Eric! Oh my gosh!
He had a big brown beaver.
Oh my
Winona's big brown beaver.
Just say anything and we can probably turn it dirty.
Tommy's sitting up with this
They
thinking,
turned
oh
poo
my
dirty.
God, what happened to
Yeah.
my channel?
Joey's not allowed to make my coffee no more.
Why?
Derek, shut up.
No,
What did he put in it?
I don't know.
Who made the call?
Derek.
Our son.
Good.
Jacob.
What's in it?
I don't know, but if you catch a buzz, we'll figure it out.
wow.
Like, where's the Bailey's, Mom? I'm like, don't worry about it. It's secret. It's not in the liquor cabinet. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I don't know what he put in it.
How did we go from Georgina to Victoria? That's what I want to know.
I thought I sent you that video of
I don't remember
Primus
you sending
like
it to me.
weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
you did.
yeah.
Maybe you did. I don't remember.
Oh no, you probably just wrote it down. You write things
I
down,
don't-
but you don't go back to them.
You know how many notes I have written down, though? Oh, you can't even see it.
Oh, I know.
Like, these are notes from the shows. And how many notes?
She's organized.
She is. You want to come help me organize?
Well, did Destiny make that video yet?
Bye, Nana.
I have not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just
Very
laughing.
organized. I
Just
just know how to
laughing.
organize his business.
James.
Nothing.
I can get a mohawk again.
Oh.
Derek.
Oh, well, then you should have known that it was
Nah, it takes
cappuccino.
it to
James, what are you doing?
Ask me if I want to do a mohawk again.
I told him he should. Oh,
What?
I'm not coming to eat with you.
I'll take it if he doesn't want it.
What?
Didn't he just offer you food there?
Yeah, I told him I would come and eat with him.
Oh,
Lunch.
okay, Busty,
Like,
I'll
be
take
like,
it if you want
once
for
a
the
year.
dinner. I'll take it.
Are your bedrooms?
I can be like that.
No, those ain't clean.
Uh-oh.
What
I
about the
think
middle
it would be cute,
section?
James.
Yeah, go
Say
get it
again?
done before you can go play. Oh, sorry, parenting moment.
Thank you for letting me
Wow.
on chat, but I'm going to go ahead and go. Your package is ready. Yes, it is.
No.
What's up, Victoria?
Love you guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
Diane.
See you later.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh, see, it was Victoria's fault because then it got quiet.
Yeah.
I have that No Square song in my head.
Sing it. Go ahead.
I don't know if it'll come out of my brain right. So our daughter started this thing. She watches YouTube and she does it so much better. We're going to put a video up of her doing this song, but it's something like, no, don't touch me there. This is my no square or something.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't sing without alcohol. So much better when you're buzzing.
You want this?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Lift it back up.
That'd have been cool if you had a water fight.
We need to buy one just for those occasions. Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. I had okay, so this is kind of funny.
It's in the
So-
secret spot.
It's in the no square.
That just
Boy.
sounded bad.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. That didn't sound right at all. I didn't even realize.
Okay.
What comes out of what's in my brain and what comes out my mouth usually doesn't add up.
It's the weed, really. Yeah.
I like collecting. So this is a new thing that I started, but I actually like collecting. What is it called?
You collect everything. So which thing are you referring to?
The cool shapes, like what he's got down there. What are you smoking out of?
Pipes?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Look at that. Where's that? Where's the corner? The price. There it is.
I'm
What
confused.
is that?
Bitcoin broke 10,000.
Oh,
That's Bitcoin.
Oh,
That's
shit,
one thing
Destiny
we'll
has
talk about
no
tonight.
idea what that is. You're having that what? You're having that that Bitcoin. Aren't you doing a thing on Bitcoin? And when
Yeah,
is that?
Tonight.
Tonight. What
Tonight
time?
at
Yeah,
5
5
o'clock
o'clock on Bitcoin.
Okay, watch that, and he's going to explain it. Because you were asking me what the Bitcoin is. The Bitcoin is going to be the new currency probably eventually or something of that nature.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think we're
it's,
talking about Bitcoin tonight, though. I think Bitcoin might be next week.
Yes, we are.
Hmm.
No, we're talking about
okay.
Bitcoin tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. So we'll be
Yeah,
sure.
and I tried it out, and I paid my last invoice to, was it Mama or Angie with Bitcoin? They just didn't even know it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
that's real money.
Yes.
It's
And
real money. It's
okay, this is one of my different accounts. This is my other account for Bitcoin, and that was what was it, Larry? 152 just last week.
Yeah. Well, I think it was the beginning of the week. It was 152.
Huh.
157, something like that. So yeah, 12% return in 5 days.
Yeah.
and you're going to explain how
And
that
I
works, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
we're doing a series.
ahead,
It's going to start with this here, then next week it's going to be something different. Then the following week, something different.
Cool.
Yeah, I had predicted it at the beginning of the week. It was like at 8,800 for Bitcoin, and I thought, okay, by June 1st, it's going to hit 10,000 to 16,000. I said 10,000 to 14,000, and it wouldn't surprise me to hit 16. And that was just a week ago, and boom, it already hit 10,000. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to learn about that because I know it's in the future.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money confuses me as it is, and so now I got to learn a whole new setup.
Well, Victoria left because she. Victoria just left. I'm going to explain to her. You know, she's done cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's going to
She
be
just
called
doesn't know she does.
currency.
You know, she's created her own. Victoria created her own cryptocurrency, and she just doesn't even know it. She created cookie points.
Oh,
and you know, when you get a certain amount of cookie points, you got a prize.
Yeah.
Well, those cookie points are worth something. I bet somebody would you know, if you offered them $5 for 10 cookie points, maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. All right, how about $20? Well, hell yeah, I'll sell you my cookie points. Sure, why not? You think they're worth $2?
Yeah.
That's how Bitcoin came about. Was somebody offered, hey, I got 30 Bitcoins. Who wants to trade it for a pizza right now? And someone in New York traded Bitcoin for a pizza. Now Bitcoin's, well, it just hit $10,001 per Bitcoin. So if you had 30 Bitcoins now, woo, yogi.
That's I'll have to watch tonight because I'm following, but
slowly.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
do you have on your smartphone? Do you have a game on your smartphone that you play all the time? Maybe Candy Crush or Fortnite or
no, I remember.
We got a tablet.
All of them. You removed all of them.
I did remove all
There's
of them.
one that you can still
Well, yeah,
keep
but
and play.
Yeah, but I have a tablet. Yeah,
Same,
but
same thing.
okay.
Yeah. But have you ever spent money on that game? Have you ever sent in like $19.99 for 100,000 gold pieces?
Nope, I have
Yeah,
never spent.
we haven't paid for him, but I know what I know what you're talking about. You know,
Okay.
it's like the gambling
That's-
games. You can buy
Yeah.
it and get so many credits. You know.
Yeah. And that's the
Like,
same
I
thing as cryptocurrency. Because you send in cash, $20 to get 100,000 of their world's monies. And that's the same thing that Bitcoin is, except it's this world. And people are using it for payment for stuff.
Wow. Definitely have to tune in tonight.
All right, it's 2.5 hours. I gotta get some work done.
Hey, Tommy, now are you guys Eastern time zone, Tommy?
We're central.
Okay, so this show is at 5:00 p.m.
So
Eastern time.
It'd be at 4-hour time.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good.
do you have it scheduled out?
I think
think
Victoria is
Victoria does.
scheduling it. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll watch for it and make sure I set the reminder, and hopefully that works. Otherwise, I'll set an alarm on my phone too.
Yeah.
That way I won't forget.
Yeah.
But I gotta get some work done, fellas. And
See you guys. Thanks for letting us crash the show.
oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, you guys are welcome anytime.
And thank you, everybody who joined us.
Yeah.
Much
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, you should know you get the morning show on here. We're probably gonna trash it. So
Greg, thanks for hanging out with us, buddy.
Yes, thank you. And I saw your tape guns.
You're welcome to come back anytime. Like I say, we pretty
Yeah,
much so.
wait till Larry gets his uniform, his outfit for the workout day. It's something I bought for him off of Angie's auction. So he'll like it.
well,
I'm gonna be really mean.
I'm getting a pair of shorts from Amy too.
Hmm
All right, so we're gonna.
I'm gonna be really
Say,
mean.
let
If
me
you guys
think
hear
about
that noise, it's my
No.
neighbors on the other side.
I don't hear it.
I'm on the opposite end of the building.
hear it.
I'm about ready to go over there and punch somebody in their face.
Do it. Record it. Take
Oh,
the
I thought
camera
that was
with you.
you wrapping stuff
Take the
up.
camera with you. Go. I'll stay on a little bit.
This shit happens all the time.
I dare you.
Are you gonna come bail me out of jail? Because I'm sure they'll call the cops.
Much love, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
See you Monday back on this channel. Hope to see you tomorrow for the mental health live chat, 11 a.m. Central Time. Much love, everybody.
And if you would, please hit that thumbs up on your way out. Thanks, everybody. Peace.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
End it,
Whack-a-mole.
Destiny. End it.
I'm trying.